Good afternoon, all of you. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yesterday I gave any homework to you?
Yes, ma'am.
How many structures I gave?
5.
Could you just share that on the group like so that I can discuss it here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, numbering you can do from any side, am I right? Because it's symmetrical. So you could number this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is hexa 1, 3, 5, triene. Did you all get this name?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I just gave this one, no? So it is buta 1,3 diene. I didn't give any carbon in between, no?
No, ma'am.
This was the structure. Next one.
Yes, ma'am.
डबल बॉन्ड को प्रायोरिटी होगा क्योंकि सम ऑफ लोकेन सेम है दोनों साइड से. सो दिस इज हेक्सा. नहीं, हेक्स आ नहीं आएगा.
Ma'am, there is double bond between 3 and 4.
ऐसा है?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके. सो हेक्सा 1,3 डाइएन 5 आइन. फाइन. This is cyclohepta 1, 3, 5 triene. ये आ गया था?
Yes, ma'am.
Seven times CH2. नहीं, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is simply nonane. Did you get the name?
Yes, ma'am.
कुछ भी डाउट है इनमें?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So I will proceed now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I have completed root word, primary suffix and primary prefix, correct?
Yes, ma'am. And secondary, we have started on.
I've started already.
Secondary prefix cyclo is done.
No, that is primary prefix, not secondary.
You have started secondary prefix.
Substituent start किया था मैंने.
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Methyl, ethyl, dimethyl.
Okay. Can you just send me a picture of the last page which you have done in class?
Ma'am, swastik was the last structure, and then we wrote about when some of locums are same. Then we go in alphabetical order for.
Okay. Fine. As I see it also. Fine. Okay. Now this compound, parent chain, will definitely have to include the double bond. How many carbon atoms in the parent chain?
5.
5. Numbering from which end? Numbering has to be done which is closest to the double bond, because double bond will always get a priority over substituent. In fact, the order is double bond greater than triple bond, which is greater than substituent. You don't have to check for the sum of locants of double and substituent. Simply number from that end which is closer to the double bond. So isko numbering left se hoga. Did you understand what I said? Did you understand what I said?
Yes, ma'am.
4 methyl pent 1 ene.
So this is 4 methyl. Substituent lies on the 4th carbon. It's a single carbon substituent, so methyl. 4 methyl. Parent has 5 carbons, so root word is pent. Double bond is placed on the first carbon, so pent 1. The bond line I'm making here. This is pent 1 ene with a methyl group on the front. Did you understand this? Anybody having a doubt? Numbering will be from which end? Left hand or right hand? Can I say double bond with same position from left and from right? यहाँ से नंबर करोगे तो डबल बॉन्ड का पोजीशन 2 आएगा, यहाँ से करोगे तो भी 2 आएगा. So when double bond is having the same position from either side, then give a lower number to the substituent. So now I'll be numbering this from the right side. So the name of this compound will become what?
Two methyl butene.
2-methyl butene. Anyone not understanding, please ask. Iska bond line I'm making. This is butene. On the second carbon, you have a methyl branch. This methyl, you can also show it here. It's the same thing. Because अगर यहाँ दिखाया तो numbering यहाँ से होगा. Parent chain, नंबरिंग कहाँ से करूं? यश कौन सा कंपाउंड बोल रहे हो? ये वाला राइट साइड से किया बिकॉज सब्स्टिट्यूएंट इज नाउ गेटिंग अ लोअर नंबर. If I number it from left or right, double bond is getting the same position. So now double bond का same position है, तो now I'll check for substituent. इसमें numbering कहाँ से होगा बताओ? It will be from here. Why am I numbering it from here?
Double bond.
Double bond is position 1 and 4 from here, correct? If I number it from this side, it will be 1, 2, 3.
3. T and
Yeah, so 3 and 6 will not, it will be a larger sum of locants. So this is the correct numbering. Branch is present on which carbon?
4.
Fourth carbon. How many carbon in the branch?
1.
Only one, na? So it's a methyl group. Parent has how many carbon now?
7. Hep.
So hept. Parent is unsaturated. You have a ene. In fact, you have 2 enes, so diene. Hepta 1,4 diene. If you're finding it difficult, please let me know. Again and again I'm repeating. Okay. नहीं समझ रहा है तो पूछ लो.
Mom,
हाँ, tell me.
Mom, I have a doubt.
Yes.
In 2-methyl butene, in that the structural formula, if I write CH3 in the below side, only the bond line will change, right? Nothing else will change.
You can write it up or below. It's same thing, no? How does it matter?
But the bond line will change, right?
No, bond line also remains same. Bond line also, this you can write up also. Doesn't matter.
Okay, ma'am.
This, if you want to write it below, you can write it below.
Okay, ma'am.
It's the same thing. With the name change?
No, ma'am.
1, 2, 3, 4 only, no? 2-methyl butene, correct?
I just wanted to ask if the bond line would change.
No. Bond line remains same.
Okay, ma'am.
Finish?
There can be more than one possible structures for one particular name, right?
No.
I say 2-methyl butene, ऐसा हो सकता है कि वो methyl group when we start labeling from numbering from the left, so structure will be slightly different although name is same, right?
No, if you place this here, then numbering will begin from here, no?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Name will be same only. See, this is what I've shown in the bond line. इसको numbering अगर methyl यहाँ है तो I'll number it from this end, correct? And if methyl is here, I'll number it from this end. Name remains same, 2-methyl butene. Every different structure will have a different name in IUPAC. Got it? But these two structures are same.
So two structures can have same name, but one structure cannot have two names.
This is same structure only. Why you're not understanding? Name is same, na, for them. And if name is same, the structure is same. Got it? 2-methyl butene, you can write it this way also and this way also. Both are correct. These are not two different structures. It is the same structure, which I've just written in a different way. Correct?
Understood.
Did you all finish writing this? Can I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let us name this now. How many carbon does the parent chain have here?
8.
Yes. From where should I start numbering the parent chain?
The bottommost right hand side part.
Here.
Yes.
If this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Or no, I mean from 7 you can go up 8 and then 9
I
also.
cannot, my dear, I cannot leave the double bond halfway. If this is 7, this has to be 8. This carbon is having a double bond, correct? I number it 7.
Yes, yes.
This is 7, then
Correct.
this has to be
8, 8. Yeah.
So my question is whether I number this chain from this end or this end.
From the top part, because that time carbon double bond gets now the number 1.
Yes. Okay. So this is the parent chain. Did you all understand the numbering?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Top end से नहीं चालू कर सकते हैं. Because if I come from here as 1, 2, 3, then this will be 4. That's all. खत्म हो जाएगा parent chain. Because if this is 3, this has to be 4. I cannot go 4 here. Did you get this? Are you all understanding?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. अब substituent कहाँ पर है? Second carbon has a branch. How many carbon in the substituent? 2 carbon, no?
2.
So it's an ethyl group. Here again a branch. Having how many carbon?
1 methyl group.
No, Saad, you'll have to take all the double bonds here. Okay. So this is a methyl group. Fourth carbon has how many carbon?
2 ethyl.
Sixth carbon?
Again 2.
Ethyl. So how many ethyl groups here?
3.
Okay.
Placed on second, fourth, and sixth carbon. So triethyl. Methyl is placed on the third carbon. Parent has how many carbon atoms? 8. So octa. Octa 136 triene. नाम समझा है नहीं समझा है? See, till you don't answer me, I will not be able to find out whether you have understood or not.
Ma'am, I didn't get it.
Okay, you want me to name it again for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I say the parent chain should include all the double bonds here? So this becomes the parent chain. See here. This part becomes the parent chain. Why is this the parent chain? Can I say all the 3 double bonds are included in that, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So longest chain here has 3 double bonds and 8 carbon. Numbering I started from here. Why did I start from here? Because I start from here. Double bond gets position 1.
1, yes.
और यहाँ से चालू करेंगे तो डबल बॉन्ड का पोजीशन क्या आ जाएगा? यहाँ 1 होगा और यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा?
2.
So which is preferred, 1 or 2?
First
So double bond should get the lowest number. So I started numbering from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Numbering all of you have understood?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now there's a branch on the second carbon. Second carbon से ये branch आ रहा है. Branch में कितने carbon है? 2 carbon है. तो ethyl है. Third carbon में भी एक branch है यहाँ पर. See, I'll show you the carbon. These are the 2 carbon. तो ये कौन सा group हो गया? Ethyl.
Ethyl group.
ये कौन सा हो गया?
Methyl.
ये कौन सा हो गया?
Ethyl.
इथाइल हुआ ना, 2 कार्बन है. ये 2 कार्बन है, तो कौन सा हो गया?
Ethyl.
इथाइल. इथाइल कहाँ पर है? सेकंड कार्बन पे है इथाइल, फोर्थ पे है इथाइल, और सिक्स्थ पे है. So 2, 4, 6 triethyl. Methyl group lies on third carbon. Why did I name methyl after ethyl? You have to follow the alphabetical order. E comes before M, correct? So name
Yes,
ethyl
ma'am.
before methyl. This T you don't have to consider. Di, tri, tetra you don't have to consider for alphabetical order. Name of the substituent is to be considered for the alphabetical order. अभी समझा है कि नहीं समझा है?
समझा.
Can I give you one structure? You will name it.
मैम ये ट्राई 246 इथाइल 3 मिथाइल ऑक्टा 136 होना चाहिए था ना.
Try.
ट्राई 246 2
नहीं,
4
क्यों?
6.
इथाइल 3 बार है तो ट्राई इथाइल हो जाएगा ना. नंबरिंग तो उसके पहले लिखूंगी ना. ट्राई इथाइल कहाँ पर है तो नंबरिंग पहले आएगा.
ओके.
और मिथाइल के पहले उसका नंबरिंग. और फिर ऑक्टा 136 ट्राइन की जगह यू कैन राइट 136 ऑक्टा ट्राइन. दैट इज फाइन. I'll give you one structure. Let me see if you are able to name it. Chalo, I'll give you 2 minutes. Just name this.
Ma'am, can I give the name?
मैम 2,5 डाइइथाइल 4 मिथाइल नोनिन.
और डबल बॉन्ड्स का क्या हाल है?
I got 3,5 diethyl 4 methyl deca 1,5,18.
8
Try.
try in.
Try in. Okay.
Oh yeah, try.
3,5 diethyl 4-methyl deca 1,5,8 triene.
Ma'am, the methyl and deca is one word only, right?
Yeah, but I didn't have space, no? So
Yeah.
समझ में आया है सबको? कुछ भी डाउट है? Any doubt still here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So now I'll tell you what is a complex substituent. Complex substituents are those substituents which themselves are substituted. Matlab branch is there on a branch. That is called as a complex substituent. So I'll tell you how to name those. Okay, here the parent chain has how many carbon? Parent chain has to include the double bonds. So how many carbon in the parent chain?
5.
5.
These are the 5 carbon of the parent chain. Numbering from which end? Left to right or right to left?
It does not
Right
matter.
to left.
Will it matter if I number it from left to right or right to left? When I say
It
double
actually
bonds,
makes no
double bonds will
difference.
get the same position from either side. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Give the double bonds and the substituent. It is 3
The
from both
substituent is
ends.
getting the same position, yes. Double bonds को तो same आ रहा है, substituent को भी same ही आ रहा है from either side. So numbering will not matter from any side. Parent has 5 carbon. So root word is pent. Parent has 2 double bonds. So 1,4 diene. Parent is named. Any problem till here, what I have explained? Now I'm going to name the substituent. Substituent में कितने carbon का, what do you say, straight chain में है?
3.
4.
4 are in a straight chain. Would you take a continuous chain of 4 carbon there?
Only 3.
Either you could move like this or you could move like this, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So maximum how many carbon in the parent chain, in the
Three.
substituent chain here? 3.
3.
So can I say this is a substituent chain which itself is branched here? This is a branch to this, and this is a branch to this. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
So now how to name this complex substituent? For naming complex substituent, the carbon which is directly connected to the parent chain is always taken as the first carbon. I repeat, for naming a complex substituent, the carbon of the substituent which is directly connected to the parent is always taken as the first carbon. So this becomes 2 and this becomes 3. The naming of complex substituent is to be done in a round bracket. Now this complex substituent is present on which carbon of the parent chain?
3.
So on the third carbon, you have a complex substituent. Now the complex substituent has how many carbon atoms in the straight chain?
3.
So it's a propyl group. The propyl group has its own substituent on which carbon?
2. Methyl.
So on the second carbon of propyl, I have a methyl group. So it is 2-methyl propyl. This is the parent for propyl. And propyl is the parent of methyl. So methyl का नाम propyl के पहले आएगा. Propyl का नाम उसके parent के पहले आएगा. Did you understand the sequence?
So how do we read this name?
On the third carbon, you have 2-methyl propyl, penta 1,4-diene. 3 brackets 2-methyl propyl, and then penta 1,4-diene. I'll give you 1 or 2 examples more, you'll understand. Okay. Can I say parent chain will be the one having both the double bonds? Yes. How many carbon in the parent chain?
6.
Numbering from which side? Can I say double bonds are equally spaced out, equally placed here? So double bonds का position same आ रहा है. So next priority किसको मिलेगा?
Substituent.
Miss left to right.
Substituent.
I'll be moving it from left to right. Numbering of parent chain, all of you have understood why I have numbered it from left, because the substituent now gets a lower number. Okay. Now the substituent, the carbon of the substituent, which is directly connected to the parent, it is always taken as what? First carbon. This becomes the second carbon and this becomes the third carbon. So now how many carbon are there in the substituent chain?
3.
So it's a propyl group. Where is the propyl group placed? On which carbon of the parent?
Second.
Third.
Third carbon of the parent, no? Third carbon of the parent has a branch, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, third.
And since it is a complex substituent, its name is going to end in a, name is going to be written inside a bracket. Now, how many carbon in this substituent? In a straight chain? Maximum?
2.
So it's a propyl group. The propyl group has substituents lying on which carbon?
First carbon, dimethyl.
So it is 1,1 dimethyl. And then the parent has 6 carbon. So it is hexa 1,5 di.
Miss is 1,6 or 1,5?
5 पे है ना double bond. 5 और 6 में है तो I'll give her the smaller number. यहाँ पे भी 1 और 2 पे है double bond. I'll give you the smaller number. Are you finding it difficult?
Miss.
Is it difficult?
A little bit.
Oh,
No, ma'am. We've already learned a lot part of it in 10th grade, so only some parts are new.
Okay. Now this compound is made up of 2 parts. You have the ring and you have the side chain. Ring comprises of how many carbon?
6.
And this side chain comprises of how many carbon?
1.
1.
एक ही कार्बन है ये. ये सारे जो कार्बन हैं वो किसके हैं?
Cyclohexane.
So now which will be named as a parent, the side chain or the ring? Of course the one having more number of
Ring.
carbon. So more number of carbon is in the ring. So cyclohexane is the parent. Now this is a substituent. Substituent name is always written before its parent. Am I right? Substituent has how many
Yes.
carbon?
1.
1.
So it is methyl cyclohexane. Is the name understood? Ring has how many carbon?
3.
3.
And side chain?
4.
4.
4 carbon. So which is the parent now?
4 carbons.
The side chain. Numbering from this end or this end?
Right to left.
Reason?
We
Less
substitute.
number to the substituent.
Yes. So the parent is having 4 carbon, it is bute and it is saturated, so N. On the second carbon of butane, I have a substituent. Substituent has how many carbon?
Cyclopropane.
Cyclopropyl butane.
Yes, cyclopropyl.
Miss, it's cyclopropane, na?
Propyl substituent है तो YL में end होगा ना नाम. Substituent का नाम हमेशा YL में end होता है. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Did you finish writing this?
Yes.
Which is the parent now? The side chain or the ring?
Cyclohexene.
No.
Definitely the ring, because it also has a double bond. Double bond हो गया तो वही parent होगा. Numbering should be from here or from double bond.
Double bond.
Yes, double bond is going to get a
Bond.
priority over substituent. Fine. Should it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Or
No,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yes.
6?
Anti-clockwise.
Yes. Why anti-clockwise?
Less number to the substituent.
Very good. Yes, because if I number it anti-clockwise, I'll get a lower number for the substituent. But if I number it clockwise, I'll get a higher number for the substituent. So this is the correct numbering. Now on the third carbon of the parent chain, I have a substituent. Substituent has how many carbon?
2.
So it's a ethyl group. 3-ethyl cyclohexene. Should I name it as 3-ethyl cyclohexene or 3-ethyl cyclohex 1E?
Miss, 1.
Cyclohexene.
Is 1 compulsory?
Yes.
No,
ma'am.
because while
What is
you
this?
have
मैंने डबल बॉन्ड को अब यहाँ ले आया. नंबरिंग कहाँ से शुरू होगा?
4-ethyl cyclohexene.
Yes. Double bond still will be numbered as 1 only. Did you understand this? So actually I'm not changing the position of the double bond. I have changed the position of what? Substituent. So this becomes 4-ethyl cyclohexene. Double bond will always be numbered as carbon 1. कुछ समझ रहा है जो बोल रही हूं मैं? कुछ समझ रहा है या नहीं समझ रहा है? See, please answer.
Yes, ma'am, understand.
Ma'am, if it is like the cyclohexene is cyclodihexene, sorry, cyclohexadiene, then we have to
Then
number it,
numbering
right?
is required, yes. Then if I take something like this, then I need to number it. Because I can also have something like this. Got it?
So here, how should we go about with the numbering?
Numbering again has to be from any of the double bonds. I can go as 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is correct. See, double bonds will get the same position from either side. यहाँ से शुरू करूँ,
So
1, 2,
substituent को कम
3,
मिलना
4
चाहिए.
आएगा. और यहाँ से शुरू किया तो 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4 ही आ रहा है. So you tell me which one is correct.
Clockwise.
Yes, because if I go clockwise, the substituent will now get a smaller number. So this becomes 3-ethyl cyclohexa 1,4 diene. Is the name understood? Is the name understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. इसका नंबरिंग कहाँ से करूँ? 1, 2, 3, 4 और 1, 2, 3, 4.
Clockwise.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
No, anti-clockwise.
And why anti-clockwise? देखो डबल बॉन्ड तो 1 और 3 पे ही आएगा, चाहे मैं यहां से नंबर करूं चाहे यहां से नंबर करूं, करेक्ट?
From substitute.
हाँ, then the substituent you have to check. Double bond यहाँ पर if I'm numbering from this end it will be 1 and 3. If I'm numbering from this side it will be 1 and 3. So 1 and 3 has a position for the double bonds. So now the next priority is your substituent. So substituent का next priority में 2 will be a lower number than if I number from this end where substituent will get position 3. Did you understand this what I've said?
Yes, ma'am.
So this becomes what? 2-ethyl cyclohexa 1,3 diene. Which is the parent now? Both have double bond, side chain as well as the ring. Which should be the parent? Ring or side chain?
Ring,
Huh, why ring?
because it has more number of carbon atoms.
Yes, both have double bond. So now check for the number of carbon atoms. More number of carbon are there in the ring. So ring will be taken as the parent. So ring has to be numbered. Ring double bond से number किया जाएगा या substituent से?
Double bond.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Anti-clockwise.
Yes, because now that will give a smaller number to the substituent. So there's a substituent lying on which carbon of the parent? Third carbon. How many carbon atoms are there in the substituent?
2, but it is unsaturated.
If it was saturated, I would have named it as ethyl, correct? But since now there is a double bond, it's not ethyl, it is ethenyl. En why? Because there's a double bond. Got it? Got it or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Which is the parent now?
A ring.
No. Parent will
sorry,
be the one
double
having
bond.
double bond.
Yes.
Yes. Numbering कहाँ से करूँ?
Doesn't matter.
On the third carbon, there's a substituent. Substituent is cyclohexyl. 3-cyclohexyl. Penta 1,4-diene.
If there were a double bond in the hexyl, then you would have said cyclohexenyl, right?
Yes. If there was one double bond, then also this would be the parent. Because this has how many double bonds? This has 2 double bonds.
2.
This would have 1, so this would be the substituent. If there were 2 double bonds here, then this would
The
be
number of carbon atoms will play
then
a
the
role.
number of carbon atoms would be dominating. Did you all finish writing this? Chalo, let's name this. Which is the parent now?
The zigzag line.
Yes, the side chain. Numbering from this end or this end?
Left to right.
Reason?
First is okay, no, right to left.
Reason?
You get less number on the double bond.
Double bond, yes. Double bond यहाँ पे 1 पे आ गया. 1 पे आ गया तो वही लेना है. Okay. Sixth carbon has a substituent. Substituent is cyclohexyl. But then can I say it also has a double bond? Yes.
Cyclohexyl. Sorry,
But where is the double bond placed?
Two cyclohexyl.
Numbering of the substituent. This carbon of the substituent which is directly connected to the parent is the first carbon. So on the sixth carbon of the parent, I have cyclohexyl 2-enyl. And then the parent has 7 carbon. So hepta 1,5 diene. What is the parent here?
The chain, middle chain.
How many carbon?
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Seven,
Numbering
seven.
यहाँ से करूँ या यहाँ से?
Left to right because
to right.
double bond is on first carbon.
Yes. Okay. Now on the parent chain, how many substituents are there?
3.
Yes. This is an ethyl group, correct? This is a methyl and this is a cyclohexynyl group. Which will be named first, alphabetical order?
Miss
Cyclohexyl.
That lies on the third carbon, correct?
But even cyclohexyl has two groups.
Okay. So in cyclohexynyl, which are the substituents present?
Ethyl and methyl.
Where is the ethyl?
4 ethyl,
Ethyl
5
is on the
methyl.
fourth.
Cyclohex.
2-enyl.
Very good. This is a substituent. Now the other substituents of the parent chain. Second carbon पे कौन सा है?
Ethyl.
Fifth carbon पे?
Methyl. 5.
Is the naming understood? No one is answering. All of you have become quiet. What
It's
is
like a shocker, the name.
what is wrong?
The name is so long.
This is long.
There
find
are
this to be long?
longer than this.
अरे अभी functional groups कहाँ हैं?
Miss, you mean those ketone and
हाँ, वो तो secondary
और-
suffix तो अभी लगाया ही नहीं है मैंने.
Diols, diamines.
हाँ, then and this is nothing. You know the longest name, IUPAC name needs 2 GB of memory space to store. It is the longest IUPAC name.
Miss GB or MB?
MB, I think MB. और उसने एक बॉटनिस्ट ने उसको प्रोनाउंस किया है वो नाम को. उसका pronunciation is there on the YouTube if you want. Yeah, it has taken him I think 3.5 hours to just pronounce the name. और वो भी इसने इतना जल्दी बोला है कि पूछो नहीं. 3.5 hours.
क्योंकि जिनके नाम बड़े बड़े होते हैं ना हम उनको शॉर्ट फॉर्म कर देते हैं. काश
हाँ,
ऐसा
तो उसका short
organic में
form
भी
है ना.
कर सकते हैं.
उसका short form है Titan है उसको short form. You just see this video today. Pronunciation of this IUPAC name of Titan. It's going to take you I think 3 hours to just go through the video. 3.5 hours. Just one compound का IUPAC name है. This Titan is a protein in our body. I think not our body, it's a animal protein. ठीक है, ये समझ में आ गया है अभी जो मैंने करवाया है.
हाँ मैम.
Okay. So now let us do something more simpler. अगर यहाँ पर टेंशन हो रहा है तो let us go to do something more simple. Give the heading as types of carbon atoms in a molecule. Now there are 4 types of carbon atoms which can be there. You can have a primary carbon, secondary carbon, tertiary carbon, and a quaternary carbon. A primary carbon is that which is joined to only one other carbon atom. A secondary carbon atom will be that which is joined to 2 other carbon atoms. A tertiary will be the one which is joined to 3 other carbon atoms. And a quaternary carbon will be joined to 4 other carbon atoms. Let me take an example and explain. Okay, so now let me take this example. This carbon is joined to how many other carbon atoms? How many bonds are with carbon? Only one, na? Yes or no?
Yes.
This carbon has 3 bonds with hydrogen. How many bonds with carbon? Only one bond. So can I say it is joined only to one carbon? All the remaining 3 joined to it are hydrogen, correct? So this is a primary carbon. Identify this one.
Primary. Primary.
Because it is joined to only one other carbon atom. This one?
Primary.
ये क्या होगा? Quaternary.
Quaternary.
Why quaternary?
4 carbon atoms. No
Carbon is
hydrogen.
joined to 4 carbon atoms, correct? This carbon is what?
Secondary.
Secondary.
Yes, because the carbon is joined to 2 other carbon atoms. This carbon is?
Tertiary.
Tertiary.
Because carbon is joined to 3 carbon. This carbon is joined to how many carbon?
Primary one.
Yes. This is?
Secondary.
Yes, because joined to 2 other carbon. This carbon is joined to how many other carbon?
3.
Tertiary.
ये कौन सा होगा?
Primary one.
और ये?
Primary.
Primary one.
So how many primary carbon in the compound?
6.
How many secondary carbon?
2.
How many tertiary carbon?
2.
And how many quaternary carbon?
1.
Now all the hydrogen present on a primary carbon are called as primary hydrogen. All the hydrogen present on a secondary carbon are secondary hydrogen. All the hydrogen present on a tertiary carbon are tertiary hydrogen. You can never have a quaternary hydrogen. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Why you cannot have a quaternary hydrogen?
Because carbon can make only 4 bonds. And अगर चारों bond carbon से बना लिया तो hydrogen कहाँ जाएगा?
Yes. Okay. So how many primary hydrogen in the molecule?
6.
No.
I mean 18.
16.
18
Sorry,
होगा.
18.
It will be 3 times this. Why it will be 3 times this?
Because one primary carbon makes 3 primary hydrogen bonds.
Yes, because every primary carbon will be bonded to 3 hydrogen atoms, correct? So 3 times this will be the number of primary hydrogen. How many secondary hydrogen in the molecule?
4.
6. 4.
4.
Yes, it will be twice the number of secondary carbon. How many tertiary hydrogen?
6.
2.
Number of tertiary hydrogen will be same as number of tertiary carbon. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Because a tertiary carbon will form only one bond with hydrogen. Remaining 3 are carbon atoms, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And quaternary का hydrogen तो हो नहीं सकते हैं because carbon cannot form more than 4 bonds. Is this understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Is this difficult?
No.
Give me the number of primary carbon.
Nine primary carbons.
Yes, that is correct. So primary hydrogen कितने होंगे?
9.
And
Sorry,
27.
27.
These are all your primary carbon. Secondary, I want to know.
Miss 5.
I'm marking it here. These are all your secondary carbon. The red ones.
Oh,
How
sorry,
many
6,
secondary carbon?
6, 6, 6.
So how many secondary hydrogen?
12.
How many tertiary hydrogen now? And tertiary carbon.
4 tertiary carbons.
Miss, I'm getting 6.
5.
Nine tertiary carbons.
How 9? How many
11.
green dots? How many green dots I have made?
11.
11.
And only one quaternary.
It's 2.
Did you understand this? Did you understand? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ये जेई मेंस लेवल होता है और ये जेई एडवांस लेवल होता है. फर्क समझा दोनों का? है वही
तो
चीज.
आपने पिंक डॉट बनाया है, नॉट ऑन द राइट साइड, लेफ्ट साइड पे.
हाँ.
तो एक ही लाइन है ना, तो बीच में कार्बन कैसे आ गया?
किधर?
लेफ्ट साइड पे जो पिंक डॉट मार्क किया
हाँ
है
तो ये
first।
कार्बन है ना, इस पे ये 3 मिथाइल ग्रुप आ रहे हैं और एक ये रिंग से जुड़ा हुआ है ना।
I thought it is just one carbon जो ब्लू वाला एक्सट्रीम पे है।
ये ब्लू वाले सारे प्राइमरी मिथाइल ग्रुप्स हैं ये,
अंडरस्टूड।
और ये वाला जो है वो क्वाटरनरी कार्बन है। समझा या नहीं समझा?
Yes, ma'am.
अब ये तो डिफिकल्ट नहीं लग रहा है मुझे कि आप लोगों को ये भी लग रहा है।
नहीं मैम, ट्रिकी है थोड़ा।
मैंने खाली लेवल बताया, ये लेवल होता है ऊपर वाला जो है मेंस लेवल है, और ये कौन सा लेवल है? जेई एडवांस लेवल है वो ही चीज, बट उसी चीज को थोड़ा कॉम्प्लेक्स वे में पूछा जाता है जेई एडवांस। फाइन, धीरे धीरे यू विल लर्न, डोंट वरी। कैन आई प्रोसीड?
Yes.
Did you all finish?
Yes ma'am.
Okay. So I think primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary, all of you have understood. Now, a carbon joined to a carbon having double bond. A carbon which is joined to a carbon having double bond is called as a allylic carbon. So write down what are allylic carbons. A carbon which is joined to a carbon having double bond is called as an allylic carbon. So how many allylic carbon does this compound have?
Is 2.
Which is the carbon joined to the carbon having double bond? This is the only carbon joined to a carbon having double bond, correct? So this is a allylic carbon. All the hydrogen present here are known as allylic hydrogen.
Ma'am,
The,
could you repeat the
the
definition?
carbon having the double bonds are the vinylic carbon. See, I repeat, allylic carbons are those which have joined to a carbon having double bond. Allylic carbon atoms are those which are joined to a carbon having double bond. Can I say this is joined to a carbon having double bond? Are you understanding? This is
Yes.
a carbon joined to a carbon having double bond, no?
Yes, ma'am.
So it is an allylic carbon. All the hydrogen present are known as allylic hydrogen here. So what is a vinylic carbon? Carbon having the double bond is called as a vinylic carbon. I'll give you examples.
Like we have polyvinyl fluoride.
Yes. Okay, let me take a simple one first. फिर वापस complex हो जाएगा, फिर बोलोगे. Give me the number of allylic carbon in this compound. How many allylic carbon? 2. Yes.
2 allylic carbons.
How many allylic hydrogen?
6.
How many vinylic carbon?
2.
2.
How many vinylic hydrogen?
2
2.
again.
Yes. Now this carbon is a primary allylic carbon. This is also a primary allylic. Why primary allylic?
Bonded to only one other carbon atom.
Yes. Now if I take this compound, this is a primary allylic, but this is a secondary allylic carbon. Why secondary allylic?
Bonded to 2 carbon atoms and bonded
Yes.
to one of them which has a double bond.
And these two are what? 2 degree vinylic. Both are 2 degree vinylic. Why both are 2 degree vinylic?
bonded to two carbon atoms and have a
Yes.
double bond in itself.
Yes, vinylic hai because they have a double bond, and each carbon is bonded to how many other carbon atoms? Two other carbon, so it is 2-degree vinylic. अरे कुछ समझ रहा है?
Yes, ma'am.
This is a primary allylic, correct? ये कौन सा है?
Only primary.
How only primary? Is it not connected to a carbon having double bond?
Yes, yes.
What about this one?
So,
2-degree allylic.
secondary allylic.
What about this one? This is only primary, correct?
Yes.
This is what?
Tertiary
2-degree.
vinylic. Sorry, 2-degree
2-degree
vinylic.
vinylic.
And this is?
Tertiary vinylic,
Why tertiary?
which is connected to 3 carbons.
Did you understand all these?
Yes.
Did you finish writing? Did you all finish?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you are done with this?
Yes, ma'am.
1 minute, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Now a carbon atom which is joined to a benzene ring. Can I say this is a carbon joined to the benzene ring?
Benzenoid.
This is a benzylic carbon. A carbon which is joined to the benzene ring is called as a benzylic carbon. All the hydrogen present on this carbon are the benzylic hydrogen.
What about the carbon which is in the ring itself?
What about the?
What about the carbon atoms which are in the ring itself, in the benzene ring?
Okay. I'm coming to that part. Can I say this carbon which is I've shown it as benzylic? Can I also say it is an allylic carbon?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Why can I say that way?
Mesh is connected to a double bond carbon.
1 minute. I think I've got a screen on my. It's not moving down. Huh. Okay. This is also an allylic carbon. Why can I call it as an allylic carbon? Because can I say it is a carbon
Bonded.
connected to a carbon having double bond? This is a carbon having double bond, correct? And
Yes.
this carbon is connected to a carbon having double bond, so it's an allylic carbon as well. All the carbon atoms of the benzene ring are all vinylic. Why am I saying this?
All of them have a double bond.
Yes, because all the carbon atoms have a double bond. So all are vinylic carbon. So all the 6 carbon atoms of benzene are vinylic carbon. All the hydrogen present on those will be vinylic hydrogen. Give me the number of benzylic carbon in this compound.
Six.
With 6?
Benzylic carbons.
Okay. Let me mark those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yes. Give me the number of benzylic hydrogen.
Nine.
ये सारे कार्बन पे जो बेंजालिक कार्बन है उस पे हाइड्रोजन कैलकुलेट करो बस.
Sorry, 14.
How many hydrogen here? कितने हो गए? I have written for you the number of hydrogen. How many in all?
12.
Either एक, either दो. 1 and 2 makes it 3. 3 and 3, 6 and 2, 8. 8 and 3, 11, and 1, 12. How many vinylic carbon? All the carbon of the benzene ring are vinylic carbon, correct? Yes, so it will be 6. How many vinylic hydrogen?
I guess none.
All these carbon atoms are actually bonded to carbon only. They don't have any hydrogen. So all these carbon of the benzene ring don't have any hydrogen. So vinylic hydrogen are 0. Aisha, what you want me to explain again? साद किसमें चाहिए अलाइलिक हाइड्रोजन? अलाइलिक हाइड्रोजन क्या होते हैं? जो हाइड्रोजन कनेक्टेड है अलाइलिक कार्बन को, दोज आर अलाइलिक हाइड्रोजन. ओके. So one more example. Fine. Give me the total benzylic carbon, benzylic hydrogen, allylic carbon, allylic hydrogen, vinylic carbon, and vinylic hydrogen. Sir, I'm giving you 2 minutes. Jaldi karo. Did you get benzylic carbon?
11.
हाँ 11.
Ma'am, I
कैसे?
got 5.
कैसे 11?
6 is max.
1,
5.
2, 3, 4,
5.
5. These are your benzylic carbon because they are directly connected to the benzene ring. समझा के नहीं? Are you understanding or no?
Yes, ma'am.
How many benzylic hydrogen? Here there are 3. Here there are 3. Here 2. Here 1 and here 2 again. So 3 and 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Anyone not understanding, you can ask. Okay. Give me the number of allylic carbon now. Allylic carbon I'm writing with red. ये allylic है. These 2 dots indicate what?
They are both benzylic as well as allylic.
Yes. Okay. So how many should I write for allylic carbon now?
7.
7.
Give me the number of allylic hydrogen.
14.
Yes. 11 तो यहाँ तक हो गए थे, ये जो ब्लू वाले हैं. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 हो गए ना. 2 इधर है 2 इधर है ना. correct?
Oh, yes.
Vinylic carbons.
8.
Yes. Okay, vinylic carbon, I'm marking them by green. These are all your vinylic carbon. So these are the vinylic carbon. How many vinylic hydrogen?
None.
इधर है ना एक. There's a hydrogen here.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
सबको समझा है कि नहीं? Benzylic hydrogen is this, na? Benzylic hydrogen, I'm doing it again. The benzylic carbon, I have marked them with blue. So how many hydrogen here? This is a carbon joined to only one other carbon. So remaining 3 are hydrogen. So 3 hydrogen here, 3 hydrogen here. That makes it 6. Here, this carbon is bonded to 2 carbon. So the remaining 2 will be hydrogen. So 2 hydrogen benzylic here. This carbon is joined to 3 other carbon. So 1 is hydrogen. So 1 benzylic hydrogen here. Again, this is joined to 2 other carbons. So 2 hydrogen here. 2 benzylic hydrogen. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I think यहाँ तक सबको समझा है. Red dots on the rightmost ring. No, those are not benzylic. Rightmost ring पे जो red dots है वो allylic है, because they are not connected to the benzene ring. Fine. So these red dots, this one and this one, they are only allylic. They are not benzylic. Any other questions still here? So now I'll do some common names, and then next class I'll start with secondary suffix. That is the functional groups. Today I'll continue with the common names. Now pay attention on how you write the common names. Let me take this compound. What will be the IUPAC name of this compound?
Butane.
Can I say it has a straight chain of 4 carbon?
Yes.
Whenever you have a straight chain of alkane, then we use the prefix N before the name of the molecule. So this is N-butane. N represents a normal chain. Normal chain means without any branching. So IUPAC name of this is butane, and common name will be N-butane. So this will be,
Pentane and pentane.
yes. Now on a straight chain of an alkane, if you have a branch on the second carbon, alkane has a straight chain, and on the second carbon you have a methyl branch, then इसका IUPAC name क्या होगा?
2-methyl butane.
हाँ, but here I'll be naming it as isoalkane. Total carbon कितने हैं इसमें? Give me the total carbon.
5.
हाँ, so this is isopentane. So on a straight chain, if you have a methyl branch on the second carbon, it becomes isopentane. It becomes isoalkane. So give me the name of this compound.
2-methyl propane or isobutane.
Yes. Here you can see there's a hyphen between N and P, correct? But have I put a hyphen between these two words?
No.
So this has to be taken as a single word. While considering the alphabetical order for this, alphabetical order here you'll take P and here you'll take B. But if I'm having this group, then here you'll consider I for the alphabetical order. Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So isopentane mein you have to use iso ka I for alphabetical order. But N-pentane mein you'll be using pentane ka P for the alphabetical order, not N. Now on a straight chain of alkane, instead of one methyl group, if you have two methyl groups on the second carbon, like this one, can I say it has two methyl groups on the second carbon? What will be the IUPAC name for this?
2,2 dimethyl butane.
Yes, 2,2-dimethyl butane is the IUPAC name, but its common name will be neopentane, neohexane, sorry. Why hexane?
6 carbon in total.
Yes, okay. And here there is again no hyphen here. So N has to be considered for alphabetical order. Did you understand N, iso and neo? All of you have understood? N is a normal chain. Normal chain means without any branching. Iso mein you'll have a methyl group on the second carbon. And in neo you'll have two methyl groups on the second carbon.
Pentane onwards, if there's the methyl group on the third carbon, then
Pentane onwards, matlab hexane.
yes, hexane. If it has a methyl group on
See,
the
all
third carbon.
are not actually iso. Iso, just if I take isooctane, isooctane will not be a straight chain of 7 carbon with methyl on the second carbon. Isooctane has a different structure altogether. Like this is isooctane. I'll tell you. Have you heard about petrol? Petrol to suna hai na? You all use it also, correct? Petrol kahan pe use hota hai?
In vehicles.
This is petrol. This is known as isooctane. Now this doesn't have a methyl group on the second carbon, am I right? It has in fact how many methyl groups?
3.
But then this is named as isooctane. So you have to use this rule what I'm giving only up to 5 carbon. उसके आगे फिर branching पे depend होता है कि वो iso है, neo है. Things become more and more complex. So at least till first 5 carbon you have to remember what is iso, what is neo. Isooctane का IUPAC name क्या होगा?
2,4 triethyl pentane.
Trimethyl. So what rules I am giving is true only till 5 carbon, right? In fact, 6 carbon, yes. Did you finish writing these? These are done?
And 1 minute. We have to write the petrol also.
You can write it if you want.
And then
Okay. So now, from an alkane, if you remove a hydrogen, what do you get? Alkyl group. Have you heard about alkyl groups?
Yes.
Like from methane, if I remove a hydrogen, I get CH3, that is called as a methyl group, correct? From ethane, that is C2H6, if I remove one hydrogen, I get C2H5, which is ethyl group, correct? So alkane minus a hydrogen gives you an alkyl group. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. So now we'll do the common names for different alkyl groups. Let me take this one.
Butane.
No, wait. This is a straight chain of alkane. Am I right?
Yes.
So it's N-butane. From N-butane, if you remove a hydrogen, from N-alkane, if you remove a hydrogen from any of the terminal carbon means it could be this first carbon or the last carbon, correct? If I'm removing a hydrogen from any of the terminal carbon, then what is I get is a N-alkyl group. So this becomes N-butyl group. Did you understand what I said?
What does that dash indicate?
That means I've removed a hydrogen from here. So if I remove a hydrogen from here, that means this is connected to the parent chain. Got it? Like supposing if I have this compound. Can I say this is the parent chain? Yes? And this is going to be the alkyl group connected here. So I'm going to name this simply as N-butyl group. Why N-butyl group?
Normal straight chain of butyl with one hydrogen removed.
Yes. Okay. So that means the hydrogen is removed from any of those terminal carbons. Then you get a N-butyl group. IUPAC will be simply butyl group. Instead of removing a hydrogen from any of the terminal carbon, if you remove a hydrogen from any of the central carbons, that means this or this, then you get a sec-butyl group here, secondary butyl. This is a secondary butyl group. What will be the substitutive name for this? This is also known as substitutive name.
Butyl only.
नहीं वेट, पैरेंट यहाँ पर कनेक्टेड है, तो जो पैरेंट पे जो कार्बन कनेक्टेड होगा वो कार्बन को क्या नंबर देंगे हम? कार्बन 1 होगा ना ये?
Propyl, methyl, something.
1 methyl propyl ना? Are you understanding or you are not understanding? I'll have to tell you.
Propyl, methyl propyl, isn't it the same thing?
How is it the same thing? Propyl is connected to the parent. And this is a substituent on propyl, no? Where do you name the substituent?
Longer carbon chain. Yeah.
Where do you name the substituent? Before its parent, no? So parent यहाँ इस carbon को connected है. So this is the substituent for the parent. And this is a substituent on this propyl group. So I'll be naming it as 1-methyl propyl and not propyl methyl. Got it? समझ में आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा है? Today's lecture, all of you will just see it once more. Fine. I will share the recording with you all. You all just see the lecture once more. You'll understand. Don't worry. Now this is an isoalkane. Do you agree? Why do I call this as isopentane?
Because one methyl group on the second carbon of butane.
From an isoalkane, if you remove a hydrogen from the last carbon, I'm saying last carbon. I'm not saying any of the terminal carbons. This is the last carbon. Do you agree? Terminating carbon तो उसमें 3 है. कौन से terminal carbon 3 है? This is the terminating carbon, terminating carbon, terminating carbon. But which is the last carbon? This is the last carbon. क्योंकि इसका numbering कहाँ से होगा?
Left.
So this is the last carbon. So from an isoalkane, if you remove a hydrogen from the last carbon, what you get is an isoalkyl group. So from isopentane, if I'm removing a hydrogen from the last carbon, this becomes the isopentyl group. Give me the substitutive name for this. This is connected to the parent.
2-methyl butyl.
How 2-methyl? ये कार्बन पैरेंट को कनेक्टेड है, तो ये कौन सा कार्बन होगा?
First carbon.
ये सेकंड कार्बन, ये थर्ड कार्बन, ये फोर्थ. So where is the methyl group placed?
Third carbon.
हाँ, did you understand this now? इसका कॉमन नेम क्या है इस अल्केन का? इस अल्केन का कॉमन नेम बताओ.
2-methyl propane.
I said common name, my dear.
Isobutane.
हाँ, आइसोब्यूटेन में से अभी एक हाइड्रोजन मैं ये लास्ट कार्बन से हटा रही हूँ अगर, तो कौन सा ग्रुप हो जाएगा ये? कॉमन नेमिंग में क्या हो जाएगा ये?
Isobutanyl.
ब्यूटाइल ना? Why butynyl doesn't have a double bond? Give me the substitutive name here.
Two-methyl butyl
Butyl.
Propyl.
propyl.
You all have received your booklets for IUPAC modules.
Yes.
So you all will be solving the exercise 1 from that. Okay? Exercise 1 from the module.
मॉड्यूल
फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स जो अगर हैं तो फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स छोड़कर बाकी सारे क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट कर लेना.
मिस मॉड्यूल 3 ना?
हाँ, मॉड्यूल 3 IUPAC उसमें है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I had to share MS Chauhan also, no, with your.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll share that today. Did you finish writing these alkyl groups?
No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, done.
Okay, all of you have completed? Yes, entire exercise. जितने भी हो रहे हैं क्वेश्चंस अटेम्प्ट कर लेना सारे. Okay. Now from an isoalkane. Now this is an isoalkane. From an isoalkane, if you remove a hydrogen from from this last carbon, can I say I get an isoalkyl group? But if I remove a hydrogen from this carbon where there is a methyl branch, then what I get is a tertiary alkyl group. So this becomes tertiary pentyl. Or you can write it as third pentyl. I repeat, from an isoalkane, if you remove a hydrogen from the carbon where there is a methyl branch, from that carbon, then what you get is a tertiary alkyl group. Give me the substitutive name here.
One comma one dimethyl propyl.
Very good. Yes. Because this is connected to the parent, तो ये first carbon होगा. 1 पे 2 methyl groups है, 1 dimethyl propyl. This is again isobutane. If I remove a hydrogen from this carbon, give me the common name and give me the substitutive name. Give me the common name and give me the substitutive name. I have removed a hydrogen from the carbon where there is a methyl branch.
T-butyl, common
Yes,
name.
this becomes a tertiary butyl group. Very good. Or third butyl बोलते हैं. And give me the substitutive name.
1 comma 1 dimethyl ethyl.
Very good. ये फर्स्ट कार्बन होगा जहां से मैंने H निकाला है. ये फर्स्ट है, ये सेकंड है. इथाइल ग्रुप है. इथाइल के फर्स्ट कार्बन पे दो मिथाइल ग्रुप्स है. सो 1 डाइमिथाइल इथाइल. Now this is a neoalkane. Why neoalkane? Because there are 2 methyl groups on the second carbon. From a neoalkane, if a hydrogen is removed from the last carbon, I am saying last carbon here. If a hydrogen is removed from the last carbon, then you get a neoalkyl group. So this becomes a neohexyl group. Give me the substitutive name for this.
3 comma 3 diethyl butyl.
Dimethyl, no? नंबरिंग यहाँ से होगा 1 2 3 4. ब्यूटाइल ग्रुप है. थर्ड कार्बन पे 2 मिथाइल है. सो 3 डाइमिथाइल ब्यूटाइल. So from neopentane, if I remove a hydrogen from this carbon, give me the name here, common name and the IUPAC name. Common name क्या हो जाएगा?
Neopentyl.
And the substitutive name?
3,3 dimethyl propyl.
3 होगा क्या? 3
2
होगा.
dimethyl propyl.
Yes. Why 2?
Second carbon.
Yes. Did you understand? ये फर्स्ट कार्बन होगा, ये सेकंड कार्बन होगा, ये थर्ड कार्बन होगा. करेक्ट? So 2 dimethyl propyl. Did you all finish writing this?
Yes, ma'am.
Now this compound is what? Propene.
Propene.
From propene, if a hydrogen is removed from the last carbon, I'm saying last carbon, then the common name for this is an allyl group. प्रोपेन से मैंने एक हाइड्रोजन अगर लास्ट कार्बन से निकाल दिया तो वो अलाइन हो जाता है. आईयूपीएसी नेम क्या हो जाएगा इसका? या पैरेंट कनेक्टेड है?
Propenyl.
प्रोप 2 इनाइल. Why 2 इनाइल?
Because double bond is on the second carbon.
Yes. Okay. इथीन में से अगर एक हाइड्रोजन निकाल दोगे, कोई भी कार्बन से अगर एक हाइड्रोजन निकाल दोगे,
Ethynyl.
ethynyl becomes the IUPAC name and vinyl becomes the common name. इथीन से एक हाइड्रोजन निकालोगे तो विनाइल ग्रुप बनता है. What is this compound?
Butene or 2-butene.
हाँ, 2-ब्यूटीन में से अगर एक हाइड्रोजन यहाँ से निकालोगे या वो वाले मिथाइल से, कोई भी मिथाइल से अगर एक हाइड्रोजन निकालोगे, so this becomes a crotyl group. और इसका सब्स्टिट्यूटिव नेम क्या होगा?
But2-enyl.
Very good. बेंजीन से अगर एक हाइड्रोजन निकालोगे तो इसका कॉमन नेम क्या हो जाएगा? फिनाइल. बेंजाइल नहीं होता है, फिनाइल होता है. उसका आईयूपीएसी नेम भी फिनाइल ही होता है. यहाँ पर आपका पैरेंट कनेक्टेड है, समझा? तो ये सब्स्टिट्यूएंट हो गया तो सब्स्टिट्यूएंट नेम फिनाइल ग्रुप होता है. This is methyl benzene, correct? This is methyl benzene, am I right?
Wine.
मिथाइल बेंजीन से अगर मैं एक हाइड्रोजन यहां से निकालती हूँ, so this becomes a benzyl group. और इसका सब्स्टिट्यूटिव नेम होता है फिनाइल मिथाइल. सब्स्टिट्यूटिव नेम फिनाइल मिथाइल कैसे हुआ? यहाँ पर पैरेंट कनेक्टेड है. पैरेंट को डायरेक्टली कौन कनेक्टेड है? मिथाइल ग्रुप कनेक्टेड है, am I right? और मिथाइल पे सब्स्टिट्यूएंट है वो फिनाइल है, तो फिनाइल मिथाइल. Today's lecture you all will see it once more. Fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Because many new things I have done today. Of course, I do new things every day, but then this is something very different from what you have been doing in IUPAC. So today's lecture, you will be seeing it once more, the recording, and solve exercise 1 from your module.
Functional group is the last part of IUPAC.
That is the last part of IUPAC, which I'll be starting in the next lecture. Okay. So functional
ma'am.
groups, I'll be starting in the next class. Don't attempt any questions on functional groups. If there
then
are questions on
chapter
functional
over.
groups, just leave those.
So then chapter over.
After that chapter over. I need 2 more lectures, I think, to complete that. Fine.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Chalo, I'll share the
Thank
MS
you, ma'am.
Chavan also with you. Yes.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yes.